Salute. Y'all niggas up yet? Y'all niggas up yet? I know I told y'all 8:30. But fuck it. I just turned it on anyway. Y'all might as well ride all over with me. I'm up going to the bank first. Go ahead to the bank. Go to the bank, put some money in. I ain't taking nothing out. I'm gonna put some in. And then be going to grocery store, get some, ran out of brown rice, gotta get some brown rice for the Dizzogs. And then I'm gonna hit the dispensary. And then I'm going home and rock with y'all. Talk about some dogs. I might get Pop come up here this morning. But salute to y'all. I don't even know if y'all up in here. If you're in here, you're in here. Big Toyo, ride with Big Toyo this morning while he take care of business. First stop, the bank. See what I could get for y'all. See what kind of options I could get for y'all. It might not let me get no options. Okay. We rocking, we rocking. First stop is the motherfucking bank. Get the money out the pocket, put it in the bank as soon as you can. You know what I mean? You gotta get it out the pocket, put it in the bank. Once you put that money in the bank, you go ahead and do what you do. Make sure you get it to the motherfucking bank though. Let me see. Sir. Where everybody at? Good morning, good morning. I see somebody in here. I can't see who it is, but good morning. Good morning. Yes, sir. So we got 5 people up here. Salute y'all. Victoria just at the bank. First stop, I'm just going to the bank, put this little bit cake up in here. And then I'm going to the grocery store, get me some brown rice. We had the first stop. Let's see. What y'all know? Oh, Tennessee Steel, what's up, bro? Salute this morning. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning, Tennessee Steel. all up in the building. What you doing this morning, Tennessee? What you know good this morning, Tennessee? Waking and shaking, usual routine. You already waking and shaking. Alright, that mission accomplished. Drop that little bit of cheese off in the bank, now we going grocery store. Same old shit, same old routine, same shit. Oh boy. The bank of girls look good. They just coming to work. They come early, sitting in the car. They look pretty ladies coming to work. Pretty ladies coming to work at the bank. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright. Oh, Tennessee still in the building. Yes, sir. Who else in the building? We up in here. Gotta go get me some brown rice now, gentlemen. I gotta go get the brown rice. I don't know how much y'all paid. What y'all pay? Y'all get the big, what kind? Y'all get the 10-pound bag of rice. Where y'all go? Sam's Club and shit like that. Where y'all go? Get y'all brown rice. We got the best deals. Got the best deals. Alright. Yes, sir. Anybody else out here shaking like me in Tennessee out here rocking? What y'all talking about? What else? What y'all talking about? Y'all talk about something, I'm talking about something. Well, other than that, I told you, I'm out here driving. I'm on my way to the grocery store now. But I was letting y'all ride with me all morning. Take care of a few things, then I'm going back in. I'll be talking to y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get Pops coming. Maybe he'll come in. He called, said he wanted to come in. I told him I ain't want to bring. He said, "Why you ain't bring me out? Why you ain't been doing the shows?" I said, "It's a little hot out here, Pops, right now. They cussing and fussing out here. I ain't even want to bring you out while they was doing all that dumbass shit." He said, "Man, I heard the motherfucker." Ooh. Yeah, but so he said he still wasn't right. He don't give a fuck what the temperature is. So I might bring Pops out this morning if I feel like it. How these niggas' attitude is. Because man, don't be trying to disrespect the old people. And do that slick shit to the old people and all that type shit. But like, yeah, he wants to come out and share with y'all and talk to y'all. Uh-huh. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ain't nobody shaking. Oh, they gonna talk to the city. What up? What up? We just chilling, talking to the city, making the morning runs real quick before we start Bulldog talking. Just making the morning runs. Don't know what's been going on. You know what y'all want to talk about or whatever. Go grocery store, get some brown rice real quick. Then I'm gonna sit down and look what's on sale today at the dispensary. And get on over there, grab that, and get my ass back in the house. That's my plan. Once I get back in the house, I could party. I just bring y'all along with me with the ride. so I won't be bored on the ride. Talk to the niggas, talk to the bulldoggers that's out. I seen your boy wasn't SFL brung Torch out this morning. If y'all haven't seen, y'all might want to check SFL little short out. Y'all probably might have seen it if y'all subscribe to him. But yeah, SFL wasn't playing when he said he was show you a little bit about Torch. He brung it out. Got that young Joker running up there. He doing the mock wall climb, preparing for the wall climbing and stuff, doing the little wall climb work. You know what I mean? I don't even know how long he had them doors, but you can see his work. That Joker he got running up that wall. That Joker looked like he been doing that for a minute. And I know he ain't had them doors that long, but like, salute his work. He out there. He make the doors do whatever the fuck he want them to do. And he'll get up there and do stuff with him. Exercise right beside him. Salute the work, man. He been doing that. And I seen him train all types of dogs. The boy get busy. He get busy with the dogs. Salute the quick. Yes, sir. It's Wednesday. Hump Day brothers come on later on tonight. Y'all know y'all can look forward to the Hump Day Cat. You know they be on the whole Cat brothers. The whole Cat brothers. SDA. Got Top Shelf be over there. Salute the Pressure. And y'all already know, salute the King. King T be over there. And Non-Stop be over there. Yeah, they rocks it. It's the Hump Day motherfucking Hump Day Cap, goddammit. I just started off. Goddammit. I started off in the morning or whatever. Just talk, get y'all where y'all need get. Prime y'all up for the big boys. I prime y'all up for the big boys. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I'm running my mouth like everything fire. Hope y'all can hear me. Put that on there. Boom. Then what? That. We're gonna see if that could work. Alright. Going in the grocery store now, gentlemen, get some brown rice. Everything for the dogs. Everything for the family. Everything for the dogs. Get it how you live. Yes, sir. Anybody working this morning? What y'all doing this morning? You're getting prepared for your day? Talk to me. All right. Oh, man. And I'm in the right lane? Am I in the right? I'm in the wrong lane. In the wrong lane. I won't be staying in these stores, no. Salute quick. Stay on that clock. You said you're going to get it while they're giving it to you. I know that's right. Let me see. 1, 2. What's that? Do this. We out.
All I like it is saying this morning. An actual fire.
You got a courtesy MVP card on you?
Yes.
My man. Please, sir.
Welcome. Please scan your first item.
There you go. Thank you.
189. 189. Please check your basket. Scan additional items now, or touch oak, insert cash, or select payment type.
This one's coming out like truck.
Please take your change. Cash is dispensed below the scanner. Please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping Food Lion. See you soon.
Chop it up above the brown rice. All right, I'm on my way out the grocery store. Got the brown rice. Chop it up above the brown rice. Okay. Brown rice good for the dog. Brown rice good for the dogs. I usually put some brown rice in there with their stuff. Some sweet potatoes until I run out of them. Some type of greens. You know, I just try to. But rice, brown rice is. I've been using that for a long time, so you know, keep your dogs nice and full with the other good food, with the 30, 20 and shit. You know. Now, what you think about the brown rice? Anybody use the brown rice? Brown rice good. It's better than the white rice. You gotta cook it. Make sure it's cooked all the way though, else it'll come out in this stool. You ain't cook it all. You ain't cook it long enough. It'll come right out in this stool. So that's some things I could chop up on. Quick laugh like shit. Yeah. Yeah. I only feed my hounds though. You know, I be having the young puppies usually with me, and about 3 females I keep on deck. You know, I rotate shit though between me and Pops. When they with me, they live their best life basically. They be inside. You know, they get their little they get VIP treatment when I take them out. You know, I try to put them on routines of things. You know, try to influence as much as I can while they're young. You know, give them you know, the best of both worlds before they go back over there to the farm. But what was I saying that shit for? Anyway, yeah. Brown rice, I feed them every other day. I ain't even gonna lie, I feed my dogs every other day. They get it good when they eat. Y'all seen one last night. I'm gonna bring out another one today. Sometimes, you know, once I put my little morning shit in, I be wanting to sit down and I don't know, I ain't gonna promise y'all. I'm gonna do something. Young fam, salute. Brown rice, you know, 30, 20 on deck. Brown rice always on deck. Some vegetables always on deck. Sweet potatoes. I got the beetroot. You know, I got B15. You know, the apricot. You know, the apricot. You know, we do that? You know, what else? What else I do? You know what I mean? You know, and everything else extra. This is not even working them. This not even working them what they eat. You know what I mean? They just high energy anyway. This not even working them. But the things I do, I don't consider it work, but it's damn sure work. Like people, it's gonna be work. Like, but I just do a routine with my young dogs and my puppies every day. I just got so used to it that it ain't really work. But like, yeah, I'm gonna be walking like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, knocking them out. You know what I mean? Till the sun come up. You know. And then all doing that, you know, after I got my little, you know, sit downs and all that type stuff, I might take a couple of check their feet out, wash some of, you know, they got routines on washing and stuff like that. Check things out. You know what I mean? Boom. Stay on deck every day. You know, keep the blood running. You know, 54, getting out doing that shit. Yeah. What else? Do y'all use brown rice? And those things right there, they gonna be getting, you know, without me even working them and shit. Now, if I start working dogs and all that, you know what I mean? I don't have to really change my food up. It'll just be adding things. I have my baseline. I just told you my baseline. I'm good with that. Keep them right. Boom, boom. And then they'll be ready. It ain't going to be a big transfer of having to change a whole lot of stuff up to put some stuff in them to work when it's time to work. They already working. That's the key to me, that's the key to quality conditioned dogs, top quality conditioned dogs, or should I say quality top conditioned dogs. Like, to me, a top conditioned dog, to me, to get the best out your dog, you got to be moving them all during his life. You know what I mean? You're gonna have a different type of elite. Your top peak condition weighs better than the man that didn't do nothing for 2 years, didn't do nothing for 18 months, didn't do nothing for 12 months. You know what I mean? All that time you got, you know what I mean? Before they get grown or before y'all want to get active with them into things, it's plenty of work, and they supposed to be, you know, stretching out. They supposed to be getting it, you know what I mean? So like, by the time you start putting them in shape, you're putting them in shape is going to be very different than another man's that hasn't put in the hours or the walking miles or the time of working with your dog that other guy did. It's just an extra little, it's an extra little edge. Everybody can't do it because they have too many dogs. So, you know, some dogs just grow up and then they don't even know nothing about none of that type stuff till they get of a certain age. And you know, I ain't saying, you know, nothing wrong with that, because I understand it's about money, resources, how many dogs you got, how you can afford to fuck with them and all that. So, you know, do the best that you can. That's all. Just do the best you can. Quick say, I do rice when I cook a lot and don't want it sitting in the fridge. Salute. I can dig it. Yes, sir. Any of y'all ever used any type of beans before? Just ask. Anybody ever used any beans? Gave them any beans before? Or is beans bad? Y'all talk to me. And what kind of beans would be good if you gave them beans? And do you use anything else besides rice? What y'all talk about? There's different types of stuff out here people use. Some people don't even use rice and nothing like that. You know what I mean? They got other things. I like mackerel. I give mackerel every chance I grab a whole rack of mackerel, canned mackerel too, as much as I can afford. All they be getting, and this is not, I ain't talking about working no dog out conditioning. This is shit my dog's gonna be eating on a regular, you know what I mean? Mackerel and stuff like that, you know, different things like that. I'm throwing it up in there. You know what I mean? You might not have all those ingredients every day, but as long as you got that 30-20, like me, as long as I got my 30-20, some rice, some potatoes, some greens, you know, boom, 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 boom. Little beetroot. Yeah, I do it. I do it. Green bean salute. Do spinach sometimes, green bean, any type of green. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about working them or conditioning. This is just regular shit that I'm getting as far as feed. I know this shit probably sound like some of you guys keep food. Nothing wrong with that. I understand, because most of this would be my keep food too. I just add other stuff to it. And the things that I pick, the items that I pick that I'm sharing, I like to put cucumbers on the food to have it. Yeah, cucumbers is jumping. Yeah, cucumbers is jumping. I don't really mess with them too much, but they are jumping. Pops swear by the cucumber shit. He used them as a treat and everything for him when he fucking with him, training them and shit. Little treat. They look at a little cucumber slice as a treat. Hey, he do a lot. But yeah, the items that I choose to give every day is only because I could do it on a consistent basis. You know, so only try to stick with the shit that I could do on a consistent basis. Now, if you think you ain't gonna be able to do all that all the time, it's better to do what you could do all the time and stay consistent with. Because consistency always is the best, policy, no matter what you're doing. Even if you're working a dog, feeding a dog, teaching a dog, training a dog, consistency, routine is the number one thing. Consistency, routine, boom, 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 stay on point. When you fall off, the dog fall off. When you change up, the dog might change up. You dig? So you gotta know. So don't do too much if you can't stay consistent. You know, do what you can stay consistent in. That way you can kind of set you kind of know what you expect to see. You expect, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing looking funny because you know what you're doing. You're doing it every day. You ain't switching up every hit, fly by night, here this, here that. Then your dog do something, you don't know where it came from. You want to be always able to trace anything funny your dog do, or out of the way, or sick or anything. You want to give yourself the best chance to trace where that shit coming from. And you do that by keeping it simple and consistent. Keeping it simple. So when I say keep it simple is relevant to the person. So my simple might not be your simple. So, but you keep it simple, which means things that you can keep track of and you can know by heart. You understand? And then you do that consistently. And you know, that's how you kind of give yourself some elbow room to know things that you need to know. That's just Victoria opinion out here. Anything I found in my cabinet sitting in water, like sardines, canned chicken, I'm throwing it in there from time to time. Yes, sir, young fan. Nothing wrong with that. Gave them a banana that was going bad last night. Okay. Sound like Pops and shit. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. I'm at the dispensary now. Do you do blueberries? No, I never did blueberries. I never did no blueberry. I did apple before. What fruits I did before? Apple. What else I did? What fruits I did before? I used to do apple all the time. Apple slices. Whatever fruit have I done? I ain't mess with too many fruits. I ain't gonna front. I ain't mess with too many fruits. So no, I never did the blueberries. What it's like though? What it's like talking to the city? You do the blueberries? Salute to talking to the city. If I ain't say salute. I'm might as well get my Dutchess while I'm waiting for them to open. Nah. Who did the blueberries? Anybody know how the blueberries affect? What's the blueberry effect? What's good about the blueberries? I haven't done them. What, antioxidant or something like that? What is it? Antitoxin. Also, shank bones, gentlemen, shank bones for mine all the way, all their life. Shank bones, all their life, shank bones. Shank bones growing up, shank bones. Throw them on in there, shank bones. Let them, a lot of my dogs, they bite on things. Y'all dogs probably do it too, but my dogs bite on stuff to relax. They be trying, something the way they like to bite on stuff to, to zone out. So, sometimes it's good to have them shank bones and stuff in there. Pups and all that. Look for shank bones in your grocery stores. Ask your butcher for shank bones. The shank bone game. Antioxidant, good for gut health. Salute, young fan. Salute. Any of y'all other guys got any antioxidant things y'all use? Antioxidant, gut health things. Put your seatbelt on. I was ready to get out the car quick. You heard it. I'm ready to get out the car, go get these Dutchess real quick. I'll be right back. That's why I was on. That shit get on your nerves, though. I'll be right back, though. Gut health. And if I'm gonna tell you, goat milk is always official. So if you got goat milk on deck, man, salute to you. And man, I know your dog's looking good and they healthy. Goat milk help out the immune system and all that stuff too. You look at what goat milk do for all that type stuff. Goat milk really official. I do leg quarters, but mostly frozen. Salute that. I ain't in Tennessee, Mr. Star. I'm in Maryland. I'm in big old motherfucking Maryland. I said Myrtle. Maryland. I'm in Maryland, man. I'm in Maryland. Right now, I'm in the south part of Maryland, southern Maryland. But Tennessee Steel in here, unless you're talking to Tennessee Steel, you might be talking to Tennessee Steel. And I'm in your business. But I'm in Maryland, goddammit. I'm in Maryland, if you're asking me. I'm in Maryland. But salute, Mr. Star. Glad to see you. Sometimes I don't be catching when you come in and shit. I don't get to speak, but yeah, salute. I got the native probiotic I've been trying. Salute that, quick. That goat milk official, though, powerful. I'll be right back. I gotta go get the Dutchess. boy. I'm in Nashville. If you asking me, you heard Tennessee Kennels. I'm in Nashville. Yes, sir. Nashville. Salute Nashville. Hey. I remember they called it, what they call it, Cashville? Nashville, Cashville, whichever one you know. He at the door. Tennessee Steel Kennels. The THC leaf will calm them down too. I asked people, hey, you laughing, young fan. I asked people about, hey, young fam. Hey, but look, what you know about the CBD though? CBD products for the dogs that they be pushing out here lately. What do that shit even work? What is it doing? Is it for old dogs? Is it calming down too, the CBD? You know anything about that, young fam? I be seeing a lot of that. Them trying to push that now. Like they got good products for dogs with this CBD shit. I don't know. Haven't tried. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I had some spray. A friend of mine, I don't know if they got it for free or not, but they had like about 4 or 5 bottles of some spray, like regular spray, odor spray for your dogs. But it was CBD infused or whatever. So I used it up. It just, I didn't tell no difference. It might, but my dogs ain't too like that anyway. But like I just sprayed them down, used it for the odor shit, whatever. None of them ain't break out behind it, so I was alright. But I couldn't see. I didn't experiment to find out what's the thing that work about it. CBD shit. Salute the Wolf, RBG. Whoa. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Pop, when I was young, Pops used to see him put chewing tobacco. He'd take some chewing tobacco right out his mouth and put it in the motherfucking dog, put it in the dog, make him swallow and that shit. I said, what you do that for? Kill the worms. I said, oh, okay. I ain't never do no shit like that. I don't chew no motherfucking tobacco. That nigga Cowboy, I ain't chew no motherfucking tobacco. That nigga pulled that shit out, stuffed it right down the dog jump like it wasn't nothing. Like he did that shit for 50 years or some shit. So you know, hey, the old heads be known. Salute Big C, salute. What's happening? It kills the worms, yes sir. That's what Pops always said. I know that shit. Every time I seen him do that shit, though, I was like, damn. That's harsh for the dogs, ain't it? That's kind of harsh. But the dogs was harsh. Pop's dogs was harsh, so they might have liked that shit like candy. I don't know. But I was like, damn. Salute the Latinos. They jam in the morning. They pump their music in the morning. They pump it in the music. They pump that music and get to work. I don't know if y'all can hear, but they get it in. Mariachi, whatever. Let's get it. It is hump day. And he moving fast as shit, working like a motherfucker. Salute the work. My dog, Big Toyo. Sounds like we hang around the same old head. Yes, sir. Motherfucker, young fan said I had that chihuahua, that leaf shut him up. He was chilling. Hey. I blow trees ever since I had dogs, so they used to that shit. They used to that shit. I blow trees ever since I had them. So yeah, they used to that shit. They ain't scared. They ain't scared of the marijuana. They ain't scared of it. When when they had enough, the ones that the ones that had enough, they just they know what to do. I'm back in front of this person. Got the Duchess, so I'm loaded up. Got the Duchess. I'm just waiting for these people to open up the door so I could cop mine and get my ass back in the house. Roll that first one up. Been out here since about 3:30 this morning. My back was feeling pretty good though this morning. When I woke up, my back was feeling pretty good. Somebody was Tennessee. That was you sending me that care pack. Somebody was sending me some good beetroot and vitamins and shit. They was trying to look out for Victoria. Like yeah. We're gonna get you straight, Victoria. They was gonna send me a package. Yeah. I told y'all go ahead and send it. I want to see what you talking about. I told y'all how I was gonna do it. I'm always interested in things, and I'm always checking to see if the intent is the intent a positive intent when you hollering at me, and I salute that if it's positive, and I reciprocate that shit. Nigga looking out for me, I'm gonna try to look out for him. Support who supports you. What vitamins, Victoria? I don't know. They was talking about beetroot yesterday and different vitamins and stuff like that. So I don't remember all the specifics, but one of the guys shared something. They was telling the community about a nice little regimen they had or was doing for themselves too, as well as the dogs. And they said they would send me some. They said you got to try it, Victoria. I'm sending it. I know it included beetroot. I know that. I told them I had beetroot on the counter though, and I ain't never used it for myself. And I knew I could, but I didn't. I never see I told them the reason why I don't do things like that, and I never been a supplement guy for myself and all that type shit is, and I'm sure it'll help me out. But it's like staying consistent with that type shit. It's probably I haven't done that with myself as far as my health. I was an athlete all my life, so basically if they ain't taking me to the hospital, I ain't going to the hospital. Just how I came up. You know, it wasn't no sense. I don't know. I don't be trusting motherfuckers. You know, it's hard. It's hard, man. Then when you around pops and you got my grandmother's life, you know, they got shit or whatever. They ain't gonna let them people fuck you up. People be fucking you up in the hospital, man. You know, but if I have to go, I go, you know. Or usually when I went to the hospitals and shit, it was because, you know, I woke up in them motherfuckers or something like that, whatever. You know what I mean? Other than that, that's what I use with the dogs, the beetroot powder, Big C. Even in the grass, she tearing them up. I'm still trying to figure out how to work my red dog without hurting her feet. Even in the grass, she tearing them up. They tender as shit. It might be how long you had the dog? Is it a young dog? Is it a young dog? Young fan? Is it a young dog? First question I'm gonna ask is it a young dog? Second question I'm gonna ask, is she in? Cause the feet should be tough. Let's say young puppies and you ain't let them. You know you carrying them every ass shit. You know all you gotta do is take them outside and shit. Take them outside, let them run on different terrains, the concrete and all that. And it's all right if they be bleeding and stuff or whatever. Use use something to put on their feet after when you see it bleeding. Like don't worry or whatever. It's just it's called pad conditioning. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta do that for them to get tough. You know what I mean? When that skin come back, it's gonna be tougher or whatever. But you know when you start seeing them bleed or whatever, go ahead put on it, whatever your ointment is. Look them up, your research for feet care and all that for the dogs and all that. I'm sure some people in the community know what to put on them. I got a little Vaseline mix I use with Vaseline, new stock, and some and that sulfur, the liquid sulfur joint. I got a little mix with that, some sulfur, the new stock, and Vaseline. I whip it all up together and I package it up. And when dogs be having things like their feet, it'll work on their feet, scars and stuff, bald spots, and all that type stuff, heat spots and all that type stuff. Works wonders on that shit. So I use the Vaseline, the Sulfur 8, and some new stock all together, mixed up together. Now it just worked on my yard. You know, I don't want to mess up nobody's dog. So basically, y'all take everything with a grain of salt. Y'all do y'all research first. You know what I mean? Like I just telling you what I did on different things with my dogs, and I keep some of that on deck. I keep set up on deck. I used it on their paws before, I definitely used it all over their body for different things. I got one now. Light skin, pay their ass, them light skin dogs, them buckskin dogs. I call them light skin dogs. You know, sometimes they get little edge. You know, you never know. Like they come in with little. You outside walking them in the woods or doing different things. Them light skin jumps. Sometimes you'll see little red stuff on, little red. Catch that shit early. Catch them agitations early. And like I say, always stay aware where you been at, different things. You know, oh, she getting red spots where I walked at. Boom, boom, boom. You know, it might have been something in that area. Don't go back to that area, you know. Or it might be something in her, but it, you know, you got to know those things. I just had a pad issue with mine. Did you fix it quick? That red boy, she don't feel nothing. Plus she got boomer feet, walk flat on foot, the pad. Yeah, they'll get conditioned if you keep on working with her. Keep on, you know, as much as she can work. She ain't tripping, but you don't want to hurt herself. She ain't tripping. Just when you notice that they cut up and shit and leaking and shit, yeah, go ahead and look out for her. And you might want to not, you know, you might want to don't put her on no surfaces like that when her shit all tender like that. Boom, boom, boom. But as soon as they heal up, get right back out there. And while they're healing up, you still could do stuff. Just don't have her on no stuff that could tear them up real bad. Have her on a softer terrain. Like you said, her shit was bleeding in the grass though. I could dig it. She'd be all right. And it might got something to do with your genetics and shit too, your traits and shit. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know how if she really inbred or nothing like that. So some of that type stuff go down like that when it be like little, when they have extra tender things or you know, because you know when you inbreed it expresses the good and the bad. It what you call exponential or whatever makes more of good shit and bad shit. So just when you inbreeding and locking traits in, you're gonna be locking in ones too. So you know what I mean? So know that too. So when you locking in and doing inbreeding, is the good shit that you trying to lock in outweighing the bad shit. Recognize the bad shit that you might lock in there too, like overbites, underbites, and shit like that. So this first, like when I inbred that brother sister breeding I did, one of them came out with a underbite. The other ones it was 4 of them. One with an underbite, the other 3 was good. So that was good percentages for me. And I actually have the underbite one. He's one of the ones I kept. Good dog. Boom. And I actually bred him. He must have been a good dog, huh? Boom. Bred him. Now he had 5 pups. 5 pups off of him. 4 boys and 1 girl. Only one of them ended up with an underbite. You know what I mean? Now I ain't going back to him with none of that though. I ain't back to him, that's for sure. I ain't going back to him, but he still could get used. He still could get used. But I don't double down on him though. I don't double down on him. I slide him in when I can slide him in. You know what I mean? And the reason why he still could use, because I see the numbers. He only threw one of them with that underbite. Everything else, all the other dogs, all the other pups, the brothers and sisters, were fine. And that has a lot to do with the female too. I can't just say he, it got a lot to do with the female. I didn't breed him to no tightly inbred female. I did breed him to relatives though. I did breed him to a relative, but a distant relative. So, and I only got one with an underbite, and that underbite ain't that bad. I need to get a cone for them to where nobody talks about that. Oh, them cones that stop them from fucking with their wounds or taking their bandages off. Them cones I be seeing people with. I feel you. Reason why I don't talk about them, I never used them, but I seen a lot of them. I seen a lot of dogs with the cone on them. Not a lot of pit bulls though. Not a lot of pit bulls, but I see a lot of other dogs with cones. Lately I've been seeing a lot of other dogs with injuries and coming from the vet and stuff like that with cones on and blah, blah, blah. And they be like dogs, they don't even be working dogs, but they be getting a lot of accidents. I be seeing these people spending lots of money for these surgeries and things like that for their dogs. And the ones I be seeing coming up out the hospital, out the vets and shit with the cones on and people carrying them like they don't even be working dogs. So I wonder what's going on with that. Why? It's just me. I don't know if y'all noticed it. I see a lot. You don't see a lot of pit bulls sick and coming, just me personally. You don't see a lot of pit bulls sick. A lot of them don't be sick going to the hospital and coming home with cones and shit. Yes, sir. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold the rest of this week. I think the highest we're gonna get around here is about 60, about 64 if we get to 64. Big Yellow one, salute. Always a pleasure. Making it fit. I see you. Salute. Bobby. Happening. What's happening, Bobby Digi? It's y'all world. I'm just enjoying the sights and cop some trees while I'm out here looking at y'all world that y'all got to deal with. I just visit. It's a beautiful day, though. It's a beautiful day. What y'all plan on doing on Hump Day? This the Hump. Tomorrow Bulldog Friday, so some people call it Thursday. We call it Bulldog Friday. That's when our weekend start. But here go the Hump Day. We here with the Hump Day. As I said, y'all know the Cat Brothers come on tonight. Hump Day Wednesday, they come on tonight, so y'all got something to look forward to with that. I ain't really y'all see the Twin show last night? Y'all tired me out yesterday. Y'all ain't see the Twin show last night? And the NBA kickoff, I missed a lot of shit last night. So the NBA kickoff last night, somebody was trying to school us in on that. What Twins and them was talking about last night? Was class in session last night? Twins had the class popping in session last night. What they was talking about? I missed that class last night. Or any of the channels. Fuck it. What y'all learned yesterday while I went to sleep? What the fuck did anybody drop any jewels yesterday? That y'all picked up? Live at 12 a.m. I was too sleepy to tap it. Oh shit, they must was getting it in there. Yes, sir. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I did check out something. I don't remember the name. I don't want to mess the name up. It was a nice little video on YouTube. Uh, damn, Camp Gogan, Camp Gogan, David Ian Ho, David Ian Ho, David Ian Ho. I remember the names. David Ian Ho and Camp Gohan. They was talking about the history of the evolution of dogs and people or something like that. Something like that. The evolution of dogs and people and shit. It was fire though. It was fire. Two white boys was chopping it up about the dude. One of them was a expert in dogs and people and their relationships through historical culture or whatever. It was a word he used for. When I get back in the house, I'm gonna talk about some of that shit that I picked up from that. When I get back in the house, I'm gonna talk about some of that shit. I can't really remember offhand, but I did jot down some notes for y'all, the stuff that was interesting to me. I fell asleep doing all the, I didn't watch all of it, but it was some points that I took out of it. You know, I can remember. Let me see. Cool Bean, salute. While I was in Twins chat, we cooking on Fed VA show this weekend. Look out for me. Young fan, salute. Get it. Mm-mm-mm. Woo. Cooking on Fed. What you mean? Feed. Cooking on feed. Okay, cooking on feed. Oh, that's what we was just talking about, some feed too. We was talking about different type of feed. Y'all hit that button. Hit that like button if y'all didn't. Salute though. Salute y'all. It's still looking good though. It's still looking good though. It's like, the numbers still look good. But y'all might have forgot hit the like button though. That Saluki dog or whatever, they was talking about different things. They was going way back. They was talking about the wolf. I guess they came from the wolf. So they was trying to say the first people probably with a dog was the Asians out in the cold, because they said the people ran into when the people left out of Africa. Now listen, I'm just repeating what the white boys was sharing. They went to school for certain shit and all that. I'm not no expert. I'm repeating, and I told y'all the names: David Ian Ho, and the other nigga was Camp Go Band, Camp Go Gang or something. I'll let y'all know when I get in the house. But they was saying they traced the wolf. The people ran into the wolf when they left out of Africa. Basically, the first people that left out of Africa, they would have ran into the wolf when they got around the Siberia region. The Siberia region, they would have ran into the wolf, and they said that's where the shit started. They saying basically, so one dude was like, well, shit. One dude said, shit. My black friends always say, that we be sleeping with the dogs and kissing them in the mouth and shit. So I thought we would be the first ones with a dog. And the other guy that went to school, he was like, nah, it was probably most likely the Asian people. So I'm just telling y'all, it was most likely the Asians. That's what they say. I don't know if it's true or not. It was most likely the Asians, the first ones that left up about out of Africa, and then they ran into the wolf over Siberia. And then they was talking about how things happened. Okay, when they got there, hold on, let me read one thing Twin said to caught my ear. Don't quote me to the T, but I believe he said, if you get a dog to show champion status, that he feels that I would get the same treatment as the dogs of old days. Okay. Quick say he was watching a squirrel hunting video. They was using dogs. Salute. Yeah, man. But yeah, the wolf. Basically, saying that basically they probably started. This how they said the dance probably was, motherfuckers. They say definitely the people started watching the wolves to hunt better. Because basically you got the wolves, the wolf. When the people came around, first it was the wolves and the buffalo. The buffalo and they had to worry about the wolves, and the wolves was hunting the buffalo. However they hunt the buffalo, they was talking about different shit. But they was like the people come watching, but they already disturbed shit because the buffalo know that they did. So now the buffalo ain't doing they regular shit. So it's throwing the wolves off on the hunting shit. You know what I mean? So, then they were saying that most likely if the humans caught something or whatever, they might have had the wolves probably trying to take it, and they meet up like that, and maybe the humans throw them a bone, every night, throw them a bone, and that's how the kind of relationships start. Like they start realizing, okay, the humans that came around and disturbed our hunting shit, but shit, all we gotta do is follow around them, and they'll throw us something, because they scavenger type shit. They'll throw us something, or things like that. Then they kind of they started reading each other language, and then it was kind of good. I'm gonna give y'all the names so y'all could, so I won't mess it up too bad. I'm gonna give y'all the name of the video and all that type of shit. It was on YouTube, but I know the one dude name was David Ian Ian David Ian Ho Howe or something like that. So if you even just look up him, I think he was the one that went to school for the stuff. So if you just look up him, I'm sure you'll find what I was talking about. That's his thing. He studied the dogs and people and how the cultures, how they influenced the cultures in ancient times and shit. I think the first dog they said would be around the first domestication type shit, probably 20,000 years ago. I think that was said. But like I said, I don't want to mess it up. And they was talking about the Saluki dog and racing and all that. And they said they probably was betting early in Mesopotamia, they was already betting on the dogs, racing and stuff like that. They already had hare hunting and all that type of stuff, rabbit hunting and all that, the Salukas or whatever. But they said, the Chinese folks in the basement betting on stuff. They racing and stuff. Y'all ahead. So they was betting and everything. CB, salute that whole beyond the building. You all ready? I see you. The African wild dogs. The dingoes, they say something about the dingoes. The dingoes started in Australia, though. I mean, they came from somewhere. I forgot where they said the dingoes came from. It wasn't Africa. It was some cold place. They said, but they traveled all the way to fucking Australia, and took Australia over. When they got over Australia, they had no competition. They was just eating shit. It was a whole bunch of kangaroos, all the marsupials and stuff like that. And they just was having their way. The dingoes. Yeah, they was talking about the dingoes. They got to Australia about, it might have been 10,000 years ago. Y'all gonna check it out. I'm gonna send it to you. It was good shit. They were saying how all these places, different empires, different places all over the world, it'd be a correlation with the basically the dog is in common everywhere. You're gonna have a dog guard in almost in every type of place, different place. You're gonna have a dog guard, something that's representing the dog as a god, or a lesson from the dog that it's going to be major, like Anubis in Egypt times, stuff like that. They was naming stuff like that, Anubis, the dog, star, dog things. They was just talking about all dog things, and how if you look at it and you look at the other empires, how they saying it kind of correlates. It's like a lesson. It was like lessons. But like I said, I'm probably gonna mess it up. Y'all gonna have to look at it yourself. When you show with the ADBA and you make champion and grand champion, you covered in the Gazette mag. So in that sense, it's similar to old. It really depends on how you promote your shit. Okay, now I see what y'all talking about. So it was a discrepancy. I mean, they was trying to compare was it a comparison between the show champions and the champions of old? Was it that type of thing going on? Cool Beans, you saying? I wouldn't compare though. I wouldn't compare those. I would just celebrate both of them. I would just celebrate both of them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't try to downplay none of it. I would just celebrate both of them. You dig? The champions. I would celebrate the accolades and the dogs that did the work in whatever job it was. That's all. I wouldn't start comparing the jobs. I mean, because like you know, and with me saying it, I'm saying like I definitely think the historical shit was the hardest job or the best job to find out the truth of the situation. But I don't want to water down the work that guys put in to go get champion ribbons and stuff out here in the show ring and shit like that. I mean, they doing the best they could do, or you know, they doing what they want to do. You know what I mean? But nah, I wouldn't compare them. I wouldn't dare compare them, even if I was on either side. If I was on either side, I wouldn't shit on the next one unless the motherfucker was trying to shit on me. You know, what can I say? From what I just read, didn't catch it last night. Oh yeah, the door open, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me go cop this shit real quick, and I'll be right back. Y'all go ahead, keep kicking it with each other. Salute y'all. Let me get this real quick. Be a nice piece of tree. All right, y'all. Do anyone play with their dogs with RC cars? Shit, I am. I ain't did it yet, but I got my brother, my younger brother. He be building them jumps. He got a lot of them jumps, and I seen K9 Proceeds or somebody. I seen him doing that with his dogs, and that looked it fun. It looked it fun. I ain't even gonna front. I asked somebody about it before. They was like, "Yeah, then the dog gonna brush car. You don't supposed to let him catch the car. God damn it, you supposed to be driving that joker back and teasing him like a flirt pole." Yeah, I like that. I like that. CB. I'm thinking about doing it, and I got plenty of them remote controls on deck. I'm gonna get one from Tell my brother let me use a couple of them jumps. He probably said the same thing. Man, they gonna break it up, man. I ain't gonna let them catch it. Hey, I guess it messed with him too. It messed with them because they looked good. Them dogs looked good when he was working with them RC cars. I ain't even gonna lie. K9 Proceeds or something. I don't know. Some dude had a video of that. Had some good black dogs too. Good black dogs. I don't know. I think he had some Chinaman dogs. I don't know. They was good looking dogs. And they looked happy running after them RC cars. He was burning them. They wasn't no cheap RC cars too. They was fast joints. And whoever was driving, knew what they was doing. They was boogieing, and that dog was right on behind him. I liked it. Oh shit, my brother, they slid up in and salute the pressure. What's happening? Salute. Oh man, you already know, bro. You already know. I ain't seen it in a long time. Just grab what you want, man. Grab what you want, man. Grab what the fuck you want up in here. I just came out the dispensary. I only could get the cherry pie again, y'all. I know y'all like, goddamn, you just had cherry pie all fucking week. That's all. It's hitting on 30%. So I ain't gonna get nothing lower. So I said, and they got the deal on it. So yeah, we cherry pie again today. Shit. Fuck it. It's hitting on 30%. Oh man. I'm cherry pie again today. Shit. Pray drive on high. Yes, sir, CB. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that probably be good ass videos too. Cause I'm telling you, that video when I seen that joint looked at fire. Just the dogs jetting after them joints. And the car was looking sweet too. So yeah, it was interesting. It had me watching. I said, damn, I want to do that. And it's another thing I always wanted to do ever since I had fucking pit bulls. And I've been jealous of the white boys that got the land down the south and they could do what they want. Salute them though. I'm just saying I was jealous. I'm still jealous. Cause man, they get to go out there with them 4-wheelers and they dogs on all them acres and hunt what they want to hunt. And then sometimes they charge people for to come down there and do it with them and whatever. Man, that's the life, man. That's all I would love to do, man. Have like a rack of land, man, and be able to drive my 4-wheelers and shit or whatever and shit, and let the dogs stretch out, and we clearing the territory the way we supposed to, cleaning it out of all the varmints and all of that type stuff, and that's how they getting their work. You know what I mean? Of real jobs like that. That's keeping the man. Pray drive gonna be there. They're gonna be staying lean because it's and the sounds out there, so it's always something lurking. You know what I mean? Then shit, man. Let me get it. They having the ball down there. They having the ball. I'm just letting you know, city nigga was hating on y'all. City old nigga was hating on y'all white boys. But I'm loving it though. I was loving it. And the only reason I was hating it because I couldn't see too many black motherfuckers doing it. I ain't see. They say black motherfuckers do the same thing, but I ain't see them. I just seen the white boys had all the land and shit. Salute the white boys. Y'all know I ain't trying to curry y'all. I'm telling y'all what it is. I was hating on y'all niggas. Y'all got all that land, 4-wheelers and dogs and hunting and shit. I said, dang, they having fun. I wish I could go. But they do offer up trips as they should. As they should. That's their land. That's their hobby. And they most of the time they keep it private, but if they share, they charge people. Why not? I can't afford it though. I can't afford the ticket of the prices was like the prices I seen to go down there and do that type stuff. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that. I got a Traxxas with upgraded parts. I let them catch them sometimes. Salute that. Okay, salute Price, you at work. That's what's up. Yeah, they're gonna be looking for y'all later on. Everybody know it's hump day. They know y'all come on tonight. Cat Brothers, y'all already know it's hump day. Cat Brothers tonight. We got something to look forward to tonight. Some good shit. Salute. I reached back to my childhood. It got a laser pointer. Okay. I don't know them motherfuckers. Them laser pointers get you in trouble. Them laser pointers, I ain't even know them laser pointers get you in that much trouble. I didn't know, but I heard about them. You can't point the motherfuckers in the sky. Nothing. Them motherfucking airplanes get messed up and all that type stuff. They said you'll get in big trouble. I don't know. Laser pointers. Hey, you know you don't play with laser pointers if it ain't the real laser pointer around this motherfucker. You got a laser pointer. You better be ready. Cause a motherfucker ain't got time to be figuring out that you playing around. That motherfucker laser get you in trouble. That's all I can say. Laser pointer, it better be the real deal, goddamn it. Ain't no everybody think about you playing with no dogs with the laser pointer. Motherfucker go bring out the real dog on you. So yeah, I don't know about that laser pointer job. Motherfucker seeing dots on them and shit. Dots. Oh, hold up. Yes, sir. Somebody said, salute King T. King T ain't come up in here yet, did he? I made the one of the RC mags too. You made one of the magazines? Oh, quick, King T is in here. Salute the King. I ain't even see you in here, bro. Salute. I made the RC mag too. Man, that's what's up, cool man. I was one of the only brothers racing. I was kicking their ass. I would do backflips and shit while racing. Yeah. Only motherfucker doing, yeah, Nick, yeah, you got, yeah, see, I like to see that shit. I like to see that shit. My younger brother is into that shit real hard. I don't know if you be on the, on the channels with your shit. I think he might got a channel and everything. He might not want me to put that bitch out though. He don't like a lot of people and shit. But yeah, he got rack of them motherfuckers, man. He got rack of them motherfuckers. He was into that shit. He been into that shit. But yeah, I like that shit, cool beans. You was burning their ass up. I like that. They got the boats and everything. The big time niggas, I ain't even gonna lie. For a while, yeah, this ain't new. For some years now around here, they put, you know, they do big things with them RCs, the boats and all that shit. You know what I mean? It became a little hobby to like some of the guys that got, you know, some big money guys I know. The little kid, that's their little kid fetish that they like. You know, that's what they play. You know, they got their own little joints and all that shit. They got their own little circuit with them remote control joints. And they got that money. I ain't fronting. So them cars must be serious. Them little things must be serious. Yes, sir. Almost home, y'all. Almost home. I race gas-powered joints. Yes, sir. $600 engines. Modded in some shit. Yes, sir. I'm gonna talk to my brother later on today. I'm gonna talk shit to him. I'm gonna talk shit to him from the shit you was talking about. Say shit. You know, nickname Cool Beans was on the mag. Yeah, I'm gonna talk your shit to him. See if I can get him sized up. I might get him come up here, say something. He got a dog too. He got one of dogs. Every time I had something, you know, he get one. Got one for his son, my little nephew and shit. So yeah, he been around bulldogs all his life too. Yes, sir. Okay, let the dog see the laser go all night. Okay. I ain't gonna be playing with no laser and shit though out here with these motherfuckers around here, man. Them motherfuckers be on edge around this motherfucker, bro. They be on edge around here, so I probably won't be able to get that game in around here, the laser game with the dogs. It turn into something else. You put about 3K in one, that's what's up. I'm gonna talk shit to him. I'm gonna ask him his numbers and shit, what he talking about and all that shit. Yes, sir. Big Hill, he has any dog racing ones, any drag racing ones. I'm sure he do. I'ma ask him, CB. I'ma ask him, CB. Next time we get together, remind me. Say, did your brother say he had some drag racing ones? And I should have some info for you. Yes, sir. Now we talking. Yes, sir. Yeah, you can't do that in the city. Right, Cool Beans? Yes, sir. All righty, man. I've been trying to push off getting on this roof and cleaning these gutters out, y'all. I might have to get up there, though. I'm the only one that's going to go up there unless somebody pay. And we ain't that paid for that. My father used to make me get up there all the time. When I was young, it wasn't nothing. But now that I'm older, man, it be scary going up that jump on that roof, man. It be scary going under. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a little fear of heights now. I didn't when I was young, but now I don't like that shit. Bridges or none of that shit, man. Yeah, CB. I bet you it is a no down that mother. Let me see now. Let me see. We going there. Going there. Light this shit up. Nobody. We up in here. Okay, what you doing? All right. We in here, goddamn. We is in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Be right with y'all. Be right with y'all. Plug the phone up. Get the charger going. Okay. What did he say? Hey. Oh yeah, but oh shit. I heard you, cuz I just read the text you just sent me, nigga. I heard you. Cuzzo said you getting bad as Fat Bill going grocery store and shit. While motherfuckers on the line, you know Fat Bill to do anything. Fat Bill to cut the grass on y'all ass or whatever. Shit, yeah. And his people stay right along with him too. While he cutting grass and all that. Fat Bill live his best life. I hear you though, cuzzo. Cuzzo say, look at your ass. You act like Fat Bill. You going grocery store and all that type stuff. I hear you. Shit, yeah, I still gotta do that. telling us you be right back. Hey yo, hey, why it's cool, it's alright when they do it. Why can't I do it, goddamn it? Shit, my people are alright in here. They know what time it is. They like the realness of it. He's still texting and talking crazy. Hey, but yeah, it's real life shit. I'm trying to talk to them while I'm doing shit too. Shit, nigga, you in the truck driving, you texting me, motherfucker. You in the truck driving. Enjoy the show, nigga. Enjoy the show. How about that? You know I'm doing the show. You sending me texts, and nigga. Shit. Enjoy the show. Show your ass up in the chat there. You don't know how to do. You can't do all that though. But salute, hit man. You already know. Salute. Let me see, man. Facts. When I was younger, we used to jump off the roof. How that landed ain't the same. I hope the music ain't too loud in the background. You know I gotta have my hip hop in the morning. I'm that monetized, so I think YouTube don't mind. I ain't got it loud so they can, but the motherfuckers got the good ear. YouTube got the good ear. We heard you playing that, man. Listen, I'm listening to what I listen to, man. I ain't trying to get no money off the video. I'm just sharing with the people. I don't know, so we'll see what happens, but I'm rocking and rolling. I'm ready to roll up. Let me see. Oh. Yellow one, what yellow one say? Speaking of them race cars, RC cars, there was a guy years ago that wanted to trade me a couple of them cars for a pop. You ain't let him get them because you wasn't into the cars. Did you know how much? Did you know they was worth something though, Yellow? You was like, man, I don't want no damn fucking remote control cars for my puppy. Cause them cars be worth some money. So he might was, you know, it might have been a good look, but I don't know. You know, hey, that's me being nosy. But yeah, Yellow, I hear you. Oh boy. Oh, yes indeed, yes indeed, yes indeed. All right, all right. That video I was telling y'all about. He said you should have. They worth a lot of money, especially the older ones. Yeah. Uh, that video I was talking about them about the dog and the people. Was Camp. It was called Camp Gagnon on YouTube. Camp Gagnon Gagnon. And the dude he was interviewing, the Camp Gagnon nigga was interviewing David Ian Ho. David Ianhowe. Ho. You know, they was going in. Ethnocenologist. Study of dogs and people in human cultural contact. That's what that dude David do. He an ethnocenologist or something. Whatever. And I think that's the study of dogs and people in human culture context. Study of dogs and people in human cultural context. Ethnocenologist. David Ian Ho. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Say the dog and humans together 20,000 years ago. What is this? The Saluki, Egypt, Mesopotamia, domestication of dogs. They was like when you domesticating the dogs, they said they was like, you know, when you come in, the domestication process tamed them down from the robust wildness, angry looks. Domesticated takes lessons that they was just describing animals before they got domesticated with big horns and looking real scary and different things like that. I'm probably not using scientific terms, but when you domesticate these animals over years, they become what we got now. So don't think we got the shit that they had. They stuff was more robust, more vicious, more scarier and everything. And they say the reason why they get all cuter and everything when you domesticate them, they get cuter and smaller and all that. He said, and it makes the people want to protect them more just off of that part. It was a whole little science about all of it. You know, it was interesting. You know, one sign of domestication is like, as far as the wolves to the dogs and all that type of shit. The ears flop down when you get them domesticated. The ears gonna flop down. You know how they sticking up and shit like the German shepherds, all that, the wolves and all that. You know, but you see how they folding down. The fold down is domestication. Less robust and aggressive features. Also, one thing they were saying when they first ran into them wolves over Siberia, when the first humans contacted them first wolves, and they watching each other, humans picked up dressing like wolves to hunt better. You know what I mean? Because when they first came around, the buffalo and shit was all fucked up. Like they scattering all over the place, so it kind of messed up the hunting process between the wolves and the buffalo. They had a certain dance they would go on, you know, and it was understood. But when the humans got there, it messed it up. So the humans had to sit back and watch, kind of, before, I guess, why they was making the mistakes. But eventually they sat back and watched the wolves and learned from the wolves, and they learned that if they dress like a wolf, the buffalo gonna not even notice that they ain't a wolf. So they started dressing like animals to hunt better. That was the beginning of that. Salute, Mr. Vernon. That was the beginning of that, dressing like animals to hunt better. They also was watching birds, what birds were eating. You know, watching the animals is how they picked up on things. You know, you sit there and watch an animal do certain things, then I guess you follow suit. Or if you see an animal eat something wrong and something happened to it, you know not to eat that. Different things they were saying how the observing the animals step their game up, you know, when it coming like that. They were saying a lot of things, y'all, but I gave you the video. Camp Gagnon interviewing David Ian Ho, you know, and it's on YouTube. I'm rolled up, son. Ain't nothing. Anybody know any other antioxidants? I know they was talking about those things this morning. Somebody said blueberries were for antioxidant gut health. Anybody you know any other things that would be considered gut health or antioxidant? Good for your dogs? What's that stuff that be in the bag? Don't laugh if y'all know and y'all like and y'all don't laugh at me. Oh, y'all can laugh, but like I'm shooting it out there anyway. What's the bag? I know you got the goat milk, right? But in Tractor Supply, it's goat milk, right? But then you got the stuff beside it that look like the same bag. And if you look at the back, it's the same type of it's the same vitamins in it, but it start with a C. CH something. Talk to me. What I'm talking about? What I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. And what's the difference between that and goat milk? It's Kloss, start with a C. Start with a C. Yes, Yalla. Yes. What's the difference, Yalla? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I looked at the back, it's cheaper than the goat milk, and I looked at the back, niggas trying to find something that don't cost as much. So I looked at the back because it looked the same. I looked at the back, it had the same type of lineup, right? It had the same type of lineup. Talk to me, Yalla. Boom, boom, boom. I never bought it, so I can't say I've just seen it. Got you. Mr. Vernon, somebody in the chat might know, is it a different, what's the different from that stuff that you just named, Yella and goat milk? One of the guys in the chat. All right, y'all. I also want to put out a forewarning while I'm ready to roll my L and blow. I told y'all, I might, the sinuses, I might start sniffing. So for all the geeking ass niggas that every time they hear me sniff, they thinking about yams and powder. I don't have any. I'm not snorting that shit. It's not that. It's not that serious. So y'all gotta go get y'all's where y'all get it from, man. Don't go over here talking that shit. I don't have any. Niggas. Motherfuckers. Looking ass niggas. Woo. We open my cherry pop and start smoking. Y'all know I ain't talking to y'all. Y'all know I ain't talking to y'all. Y'all know I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to them niggas that want some yams, want to sniff yams and shit, or want to sniff something. So every time they hear a motherfucker sniffing, they just think that they start getting that geek mode or something, some shit like that. I can't help y'all out with that shit. I just blow weed. Sorry. If you thought something different. The fuck? I never bought none. Keep Tractor Supply. Keep asking me, do I want a credit card? Which one of y'all got a Tractor Supply credit card? I keep saying no. Which one of y'all got a Tractor Supply credit card? They try to get you married to them. They see how much money you be spending. They try to get you married to them, and The proposition don't even be cool. I don't want to marry y'all. Nah, I say no. I say no to the ring. I don't want to marry you, Tractor Supply. Nah, fuck no. We just dating, motherfucker. I'm just spending a lot on the dates. Trying to figure a way, though. Trying to figure a way to cut your ass off, though. You trying to get married and shit. Tractor Supply trying to marry you niggas. I bet you they is. Y'all got the big money spending all the time. They want to marry a nigga. They don't got no more penicillin. You can't buy no more penicillin, and they taking everything away, and they gonna try to sell it. Yeah, man, they petty as shit. They gonna ask somebody want marry. Do they want marry? You want a credit card? Nah, I want y'all still sell penicillin and stuff and things that we could use for our dogs. Like, why are you stopping that shit? You know what I mean? And go down on some of the prices. You know, motherfuckers spend money like I don't know what. These little sales y'all be having is not really popping like that. Y'all name me one popping sale that y'all liked in the Tractor Supply. Name me one that, you know, because if you name a good one, everybody gonna go out and spend some money. So everybody gonna go out. So if you name one, Tractor Supply gonna get some money today. So what's the latest Tractor Supply deal y'all seen that's popping? You know what I mean? Tractor Supply, y'all should give me some money for this. I'm trying to generate y'all niggas some money. What you niggas got popping? It should be known out here. It should be known out here. Them prices, you know, the prices are all right, but like y'all think y'all be on y'all prices better than Petco and all that type stuff. You know, but like, come on, man. Come on. That if I wanted a credit card, say I was one of them niggas be like, applied for a credit card, you already know. But it's good when they be ask you, keep asking you and shit. Get to keep turning niggas down, keep turning down. Nah. I don't want to marry. I don't know. Money. Some of y'all might have got the credit card though. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But you know when you got that credit card and you Tractor Supply, you got a credit card. You know you don't even need to change at the moment to get what you want. Man, you know you're a dog, man. You'll be up in that junk trap, man. You'll be up in that joker grabbing all types of stuff out of Tractor Supply. Yeah, that's why they want you to get married, get that card. When I go in that joke, I know what I'm going for, and I go in there with like a man on a mission. Bing, bing, bing. Stay focused. Boom, 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 and get on out there, eh? I get on out there, man. I get on out there. That's how all the stores I go to. I try to already. I ain't doing a whole bunch because you know that money will jump out the pocket. Jump out the pocket. You need this. You need that. You need this. You need that. You only went for certain things. Stay focused. Get it and go. They got the different colors that's fucking with your brain. Look over here, look over here. You want to buy this all natural dog spray, flea and tick, woo, woo, woo. Good colors on the box. You done spend another $20. Man, don't do it. Don't do it. Stay focused. Know what you're getting when you get it. Write that shit down. Boom. I'm going in and I'm coming out. Yeah. You see, they had me looking at CBD joints. I wouldn't have never looked at this shit. Man, stay focused. CBD shit and all that. Nigga, you been going without CBD shit for the. Why is you looking over there? But you end up spending $20, $30 more on some CBD. Don't even know what it do. Nah, man. This is hard to go tell something. I feel you, young man. I feel you. I feel you. Yes, sir. Anybody try that new diamond out? The new diamond puppy? You know, I sticks with Pro Plan, but I always be looking for some 30, 20 cheaper than Pro Plan to add as cut. I see they got a 3120 puppy out there, Joe. Y'all, what's that like? That 3120 diamond brand puppy. It's in a new bag. What y'all get that around y'all way yet? What y'all like about that? It's like $45 for a 40-pound bag. So $1 and some change, $1 and a couple cents a pound for the bag. 40 pounds, $45, you know. Anybody tried it yet? Is it cool? My scientist asked you like the two. I was asked to share. I was heated on that. Yeah, I got you, CB. Fuck them, CB. Fuck them. Don't even let them make you mad, CB. They just be looking at, they listening hard and looking and trying to find a chink in your armor. They you on the bullseye. They on you for something. They on you for something. Little kid ass shit. Little kid ass shit. I ain't tripping off them. I don't mind that shit. That shit ain't not. Colostrum. Do anybody know about colostrum? Colostrum and the difference between colostrum and goat milk, or is it the same? Can you use what the difference is? Can somebody tell me? I need some help. I need some help. I mean, it's just a touch of your fingers digging into your AI or something like that. If you don't know off the hand, because you know me, I don't want to push too many buttons while I'm talking to y'all. I've been doing good. I'm doing good on the big screen, the free big screen from YouTube. Salute the free big screen from YouTube. When your StreamYard run up, when your free minutes on your StreamYard run up, you always got the big screen YouTube jump. Colostrum. Yes, sir, CB. When you next time you in there yelling, look at the back and look at the compare the shit that's that they talking about on the back. It look like the same thing, look like the same exact thing, but one of them is like way cheaper than the other one. It got to be a difference. I just want to know. When is the Jake Paul fighting Javante? Do y'all know that? I don't want that slip past me. Even though y'all might not be interested in that fight, I know it's not. But I just want to know when it is so it don't slip past me. Just me. $16th? Okay, Lil J. I ain't even know you was in here, Lil J. Salute, bro. I ain't know you was in here. Excuse me, Lil J, for that shit. I ain't even know you was in here. You at home though. You just go in the fridge and everything when you in here, so you probably been in this junk. Salute Big Toyo. Salute to motherfucker SFL. Salute Big SFL. Salute Torch too. Salute Torch. Salute that work. Hey, man, that little joker wagging his tail when he go get that junk. He wagging his tail when he come down. He look at you, say, "That's you like that, boss?" That's what he was saying. I seen him. He get up there. He come down. You like that, boss? That's what it is, boss. Yes, sir. Hey, how old is Torch, man? Man, that better not be no Man, they better watch out for Torch, yo. They better watch out for Torch. That's all I can say. That joint hit that joker. That joint hit that joker. And I see how you set it up. You ain't playing out there, man. You is not playing. I salute that. Yes, that's wall. You want to get it ready for the wall climbing. Go look at SFL and Torch. Go look at SFL and Torch. Go ahead, look at. Just turn 2. Salute. He ever been in that event before at a show yet? Or you just prepping them up? You training him and shit. Man, he look like a natural. And he look like he like it. I'm saying he like I know it's a he. You know how we always do that. We say he don't even know if it's a girl. Nah, this be the first one. Said, man, hey, they better watch out for Torch. He like it. He like it. He like it. Good looking dog too. Good looking dog too. Good looking dog. I ain't just saying that because you my nigga. I would have said it anyway because you my nigga, but nah, I'm saying salute the work. For real, for real. I seen you clapping and praising when he came down, and he always looked forward to when he came down. He always looked forward to you. He looking at you for this. This what you wanted me to do? I peeped that. I peeped that. He wagging his tail. He's showing you. So he, it's kind of like he doing it for you. That's just me looking at it. Because you got some of them that go get something and they ain't letting you get it back. They go get it and they, you know what I mean? But no, he is knowing the routine. He is knowing like, all right. And he hitting it like he's sized. He hitting it like he's sized. That's why I like he hitting it like, yeah, like you get him. Get him. Yes, sir. I need to give me a lure chase, whatever they call that shit. I need to get prep some shit for that lure chase shit right out back my shit. I seen it. You gave me some fire with that. Cause they say you could put the lure chase thing right in your yard or something to practice that shit. We go on the show Saturday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This week Saturday. The VA joint. The VA joint. Oh, I think Young Fam going too. Young Fam be at the VA joint too. What part of VA is in? Man, I like them lower coursing events. That's what I'm talking about, SFI. I do too. Them jokers be geeking, flying. Good work. Yes, sir. Whiteville. That's before Petersburg, ain't it? That's before Petersburg, right outside Richmond. Or that's the APDR. Okay. That's that dude Jesse Joy. I just got some dogs registered with ADPR. The first dogs I got registered with ADPR. Salute ADPR. I just got some dogs registered with them guys. Them Bazooka and them registered with ADPR. I switched over to ADPR. I was with Mims. I was with Miss Mims. Me and Miss Mims. I was doing it with her when she transferred. They taking too long. I guess I wasn't on the top of the joint. But hey, got to my shit when they wanted to. So we switched up on it. I don't know what was going on. I ain't gonna say nothing a whole bunch about all that, but I ain't appreciate none of that shit. Miss Mims had to call down there one time to get one set of the joints, so we got them. But I ain't send them next litter down there to them the way they carried me on that other litter. They ain't used to do that type stuff. When Miss Mims had it and Mr. Mims had, they ain't had no problem with that type stuff. But I seen everybody else getting their papers because I'm in the YouTube community and I see people showing off they Titan Kennels papers, envelopes and different things like that. I'm like, damn, what line they was in? You know what I mean? What line they was in? But it's all right. It's all right. We know. We understand. We understand. Understand. Totally understand. I say, look at this shit here. Hey, I ain't come out and shoot at him though. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We just went on and moved on. We just moved on. We just moved on with ours. We just moved on. I'm ready to stop even messing with them papers because I ain't selling no dogs. I'm ready to start writing down my own shit. And I'm gonna revise. Matter of fact, let me go get one of my. I ain't got the right because I'm maybe next time I get the big screen. I mean the screen where I could get some shit on there. I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna go start going through my big rolls of pedigrees, and I'm gonna go down the list of these breed everybody in my pedigree that I know of. Now it's information that came out if they was doing something wrong or lying, and I'm gonna put that shit beside their name on my pedigree so I can know how many lies I had in my pedigrees, how many this and that. I'm gonna just go ahead and mark it down on my shit. I'm just so I can see really what's going on. I'm gonna just go ahead and start marking it down on that shit. On the big rolls too, the big 16 jumps. I'm saying, oh, he a lying ass mother. Oh, he like the meth. Oh, he on the yams. Boom, boom, boom. But the dogs made it to the pedigree, so they all right. So, but I'm gonna get it all out. God damn it, get it all out on my pedigrees. Go revise my shit. Go put in the little things supposed to be there. So when the future people go digging into the shit, whoever take this shit forward, they take my shit forward, they can look back and say, oh, he put in parentheses this. Oh, okay, boom, boom. So yeah, so they know the whole truth, nothing but the truth, God damn it. As much as they could. I'm trying to roll with the APDR on schoolboy registry. Oh, okay. One of my mans got some dogs registered with the schoolboy registry. I ain't never seen how the papers look though. Yeah, you right. You right. That's why I'm going look through them now that I got new information and shit. I ain't. Yeah, I'm going back and giving them the credit they supposed to get it. I'm putting question marks beside their name. Like we don't know, but and it's still in my pedigree. I can't change it, but I just want to highlight different shit. You know, I just want to highlight different shit. I'm surprised somebody ain't do it yet to really, because I'm sure once you do that with all the information, if you go digging in them pedigrees and you just put little things up that been found out about the shit, about the people and the dogs and all that, the question marks, or little statements like, whatever, to really show the pedigree for what it's for. So the formula might be, once you do all that revising, you might see that the formula is you gotta have a couple crackheads and about 6 liars in there lined up the right way. A couple of crackheads lined up. You want the crackheads up top. You want the sucker niggas down bottom. You want the sucker niggas blended in there some type of way. You want inbreed on sucker niggas. You want inbreed on the crackhead parts. Different things. You find a legit shit. The legit niggas, you want to just stick with the legit niggas when you see them and try to breed out that other shit. I don't know. Whatever you could do with it. Just make them all accountable for what they're supposed to be accountable for. That's all I'm saying. You already bought the work. You can use it as a reference. So, when you ready blend with somebody else or something like that, they might not have revised their pedigrees, but you got yours with the labels on them. So you when you check it out there, you be like, oh no, you got too many crackheads in that one, too many liars in that one, too many thieves in that one. You know what I mean? Hey, too many races in that one. Boom, boom, boom. If that shit means something to you, if it don't mean nothing to you, ain't nothing wrong with that either. If you like fuck with the people I just like the dogs. I ain't even gonna be concentrating on the people. I understand that totally. Just giving you another option. So if you do come up with a thorough ass pedigree, you could be like you could shit on everybody else and tell them about they stuff. Like, nigga, I got one without this in it. I got one without this, and show it, show and tell. Be able to show us and tell us. But we all wrapped up in the same game. I'm sure we'll realize that We all cousins and shit and different things like that. So we all talking crazy to your own cousins and different things like that. But you think you're showing off. You think you're something special. You think you're different. The dog game attracts some crazy people, bro. Yeah, uh I'ma just speak for myself. You know, you gotta have a little crazy, and you know what I mean? Because when motherfuckers act crazy, you can get crazy right along with them. You ain't gotta go around always acting crazy because it's in you. You know what I mean? Just know when you get around the crazy folks and they act crazy, you can still stay because like you can get crazy too. You know the language. That's all. That's all. Growing with soul power. My brother soul power in the house. Salute. Cherry pie tasted good. This morning tasted different than the cherry pie yesterday because I was mixing the cherry pie with the hash burger. This straight cherry pie today. This bitch cherry pie for real. Cherry pie for real. NBA young boy got the his tour pop off, ain't it? Tour pop off, ain't it? They say the baddest thing going right now. I don't like the tour name though. Massa sound too crazy to a nigga like me. The Massa tour. I don't know. CB, somebody tell me. CB, Baton Rouge, somebody tell me. Shreveport gang, somebody tell me. What Massa stand for? Massa stand for. Because the shit I'm coming up with, my man, with Massa could stand for in these times, I'm not liking it. I don't even like how when you say Massa, it sound even crazy. So you know where I'm at, but I'm old head. You know, that's why I'm asking the young in school, be the fuck in, what's going on? Because out there is Trump playing games, is what's going on? He making a rack, NBA rack, the shit is on fire. He making a rack of money. So like, what's really going on now? The Massa tour. I ain't even gonna dig into it. I just want somebody to tell me what it really means. Hell yeah. Little cuz going crazy. Yeah, he getting it in. He getting that money. Salute to NBA young boy. Get that money. Big Hill fan. If they did that back in the day, you think it would have been less paper hanging? Man, I can't tell you, man. Cause I think them boys, when they do something back, them boys from back in the day, I wasn't back there, but I got a reflection of it through pops and shit. Like, man, they don't care when they do something, they ain't thinking about your feelings. So, and I think I heard Tudor say like last month somebody had something up on Tudor. Tudor was told a motherfucker. I think Twin of them was reading something when some guy was talking to Tudor and Tudor told him like stealing and cheating is in the game or some shit like that. Or stealing a dog is fair shit or that's in the game or something. So like I'm telling you, they had a different type of mentality back then. You know what I mean? Even some of they women was taking their dogs and shit like that and carrying them. So like it was dog eat dog for real. You dig what I'm saying? Dog eat dog for real. You know, probably the rub game, all everything. You had to know all that shit. You had to know all that shit. You better know all that shit. You know what I mean? Else you gonna get got. You ain't gonna be able to come boogie. Stay in the house. Stay in the house. So it didn't matter if you exposed nobody. It was basically like what you was gonna do about it. You know, it was basically what you was gonna do about it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy if you know and you scared to say something. And I bet you was a lot of that going on. They knew that they got cheated and they just took it on the chin because they couldn't. The machine, the line or cheating machine was bigger than them, and when they weighed it out on the scales, they had to leave it alone. They just went and told people about it. Like, man, yeah, man, they cheated me like shit. They cheated me like shit. They cheated me like shit. Yeah, a lot of that. Cause you had even today when you know, sir, it's all these lanes is open for everybody. So The cheating lane, the lying lane, the stealing lane. You got vicious motherfuckers in every lane. So you got people that's gonna stand on shit, even if it's bad shit. They might stand on it like and be like, what? So if you a nigga that ain't gonna stand on whatever you talking to the other nigga about, you basically wasting your time and you looking crazy. It's exposing you, like, because now you let everybody know that you know the nigga did you wrong, but yet you just yelling about it. So that, like, you just yelling about it, and the nigga is right there. The nigga is like, yeah, and what, like what? Man, shut the fuck up. It start looking like that. That's how it start looking. So the best, hey, you hit the nail on the head of what you were thinking. Yes, sir, CB. Had to be like that to get and keep your dogs. Yes, sir, SFL. Yes, sir. And I think it ain't just the dog game. I think it's every game. The fight game, period. You know what I mean? The fight game, period, man. Fight, the combat sport, period, man. Every game. Football, sports, the game of life, all that, man. All that shit is involved. All that shit is involved. Some niggas even say, what's they say? It ain't cheating unless they catch you. Oh, man, they got all types of slick sayings for the shit and everything. It ain't cheating unless they catch you, goddamn it. Hey, and it's enough out there for you if you want it. Modernized fuckery. Yes, sir. Modernized fuckery. Modernized fuckery. Yes, sir. It's getting harder and harder for them, though. It's getting a squeeze play on them. They probably mad as shit that shit is evolving, like the technical shit where though they're getting caught with the shit pants down, dress, skirt up, all that type shit. So, you can tell the atmosphere. The ones that's still alive, they're a little bashful. The ones that's still alive, they're a little bashful. They're a little shy to come out in front of the people and beat on their chest because they know somebody going to say something, So they're a little bashful. But you don't never put an old person in the corner, like, because they're gonna say fuck you at the end of the day anyway. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. So, like, ain't no sense in making the old people stutter and try to weave up all the jam and all that. For what? For what, man? You're not gonna change nothing. You know what you know. You move on. Just, you ain't gotta celebrate them and try to put them on a pedestal to feed the people that don't know, might not know, the same old shit. Nah, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. Because then you're going to be current regular motherfuckers in certain type of way that ain't have really nothing to do with. Now you part of the fuckery. You part of the fuckery. You promoting the fuckery. Part of the fuckery. But it's getting hard, so I don't know if I should even ask y'all this, but can y'all think of ways that how can somebody get over on y'all these days? It's kind of hard. Y'all got a lot of information. They got to kind of be somebody for real to kind of get over on y'all now. For real. Almost nowadays, y'all don't gotta get it done to y'all. Y'all mostly do it to yourself. But basically, anybody know of any old slick ass ways these people could still get you today on different things that could get you a lot, sell you a lie that y'all might can expose because y'all got the mind for that, or y'all might have been through that seen that, or what is the modern ways they trying to get people nowadays? Is they tampering with the DNA type shit now? Is the DNA official? Because I remember when I used to have to be on probation, take a urinalysis and stuff like that, and got violated for a dirty urine. My lawyer move was he just said, look, man, all we're gonna do is get them to bring exactly who tested your urine to court. And he said 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be able to do that because they just send these things, send these samples to different places, contract it out. They're not going to be able to find the exact person to do it. And so it's just different things. So with that being said, do you think the DNA shit and when you sending things off and these AIs and all these things that's done, I guess, not in your watch or something, or kept for long times without you not in your watch or something. Do you think things are going on? Are things set up for them to be accountable for these type things? Or has technology just pushed us forward to where as though if AI said, then it's right. We good. Look at my AI stamp. I don't know. I'm asking. I ain't never did it. Salute SFL. Yes, sir. And then, how about I'm gonna tell you some other shit? That same, that same lawyer, it was a lady. That same lawyer, that same lawyer that that was my lawyer to get me off a violation case and told me how she was gonna get me off. How about years after that, she was the judge I was gonna be in front of, but she had the excuse. She couldn't do it because she had represented me before. That was crazy. She had ended up being a judge and everything, and she was a badass white lady. She was a fine as shit ass white lady, young white lady when she was representing me. So you know the game. Now she a lawyer years later. Lady, hey. I'm just saying, hey. And she was bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was like that. Cool as shit. Ended up being a judge. She was gonna be the judge I had to go in front of, but that's not allowed or whatever. So boom. Marcel Shepard, salute. Oh boy. Making it fit. Yo, I'm not always able to catch the early shows. What the fuck happened with Shogun and Welch? I just heard them turn Dre down. Why? Man, I have no it's a lot of shit going on. All you gotta do is follow the breadcrumbs, bro. I don't know what's going on. I mean, they on our ass. I see it as hate. I don't know what else to call it. I don't know what we did to those guys for them to be going so hard at us. But that's how it be. I guess we making noise out here now. It is bothering people and stuff. You know what I mean? But I ain't indulging in it, so I really don't know. I be seeing all the titles and stuff like that. I crack little jokes here and there about the titles if I can, but like I just keep it moving. I say what I say and keep it moving. I ain't heard Dre and them indulge in none of it or respond yet, and I salute them for staying royal. There's no need. There's no need for that. I mean, at this point, we've been doing the same thing. We gonna keep on doing. So the reactions is the reactions from what we doing. The reactions is reaction. This is the type of reaction we got this time. We gonna see how long it lasts or what comes out of it. It is what it is. What can you do? Yeah, it's crazy, Marcel. Drama sells, and The most popular way to break into the game. Yeah, yeah. You know, like we was talking earlier, it's all in the game. they People don't got to get in the game and be respectful or not do certain shit. Motherfuckers can get in the game, kicking in shit, saying what they want to say, and do what they want to do. Hey, hey, you can't hate. You know what I mean? When you out here, you know what I mean? When you out here, you just got to roll with the punches. You know, that's what they all say. You just got to roll with the punches. You know what I mean? Everybody got different ways of how they do things, you know? We all trying to just survive, whatever. We all trying to complete our mission, whatever mission we on. That's all. That's it. The YouTube rollout package. Guaranteed subscribers and likes. Yeah. the formula. The formula. That's one of the formulas. Pop you right off real quick. Pop you right off real quick. Pop you right off real quick. The Bulldog business never been a nice business. But damn, I thought, yeah. Yeah, that's all I can say is yeah, man. Yeah, man. See, like they get mad every day, too. See, like they get mad every day. They be madder than they was yesterday. They be mad every day. They ain't even calming down. They get madder. Like, God dang. They getting mad every day. As long as it stays on YouTube, I say, fuck it, get your money. Do them. Get their money. Whatever they try to get. Let me see. Yes, sir. Making it fit. Salute. I seen it shoot through SFL. I seen it shoot through. I couldn't peep it all the way out though, bro. But I seen it shoot through. You know I'm gonna check it out. What up? Salute always. On some real shit, I had a conspiracy theory that YouTube channels was making up beef to run up both channels. Put it like this. I don't know all about that, but I know things could get serious in communities with brothers in communities like this. It can get serious. So if it ain't YouTube, it could be bigger people than that. If I just say, man, that's why I be smelling when niggas be trying to put bullseyes on niggas back. And that's where I feel like now. Like, cause it ain't adding up to me. But other than to put a bullseye on somebody back. And I feel like it's coming on me some type way. So all I could do is keep my nose clean. You know what I mean? Cause I smell it. You know what I mean? That's what I smell. I smell some real shit. And it can get real crazy. You dig what I'm saying? And the motherfucker who behind the curtains doing all the shit or whatever, you already know. It's been done many a times. But people gave them enough to do that. We do it all the time when we gather up. When we gather up, we do it all the time. We give the real banana in the pipe nigga, banana in the mouth nigga, whatever it is. And it could be the boys. It could be a hateful weirdo. It could be some real people, real motherfuckers, real boys and shit that's on it. And they need to make something happen for some other thing to happen and shit like that. Just, so when you put yourself out there as a potential piece for another motherfucker's wicked program, that's what happens. And people, it's repercussions behind that back shit from that to your own community, your own family. I seen it many a times. You know, many times, just like I'm sure Racker y'all done seen the shit. You know, you should smell it. That's why I always act accordingly. I hear different words that be used. I pay attention to different words that be used that slid in. That slid in. You know, these words mean something to certain people and different things, and you know they're able to build shit off of that, and the people should know that type shit and be acting accordingly. That's all I say. But I don't be thinking. I don't assume that people is dumb, even if they is dumb. That's why I do. I don't assume that you don't know. I don't see. I don't. I ain't gonna be thinking that you don't know and that you just oblivious to think. I can't even give you that. We grown and we out here like so. Yeah, you supposed to know how to act, and you might, like I said, you might be looking like you smiling and giggling and laughing and having a ball at a certain time and doing all that shit. You know. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Just I ain't doing no illegal shit. You right, SFL. I ain't doing no illegal shit. But the other part genuinely ain't got to worry about it. I ain't never been that. I ain't never got to that. Ain't got to worry about it part. Early since early since you know certain things happened to me and certain choices I made or whatever. I always gotta worry about it, even if I ain't doing shit. Just me. That's why I got a nervous condition and all that shit. Like certain things happen, I'm still traumatized for certain shit. So basically, I act on certain things. That's why I try to set my conditions up, control my environment and stuff like that. Cause yeah, I'm still a motherfucker that I hear certain sounds or certain things, certain circumstances, certain things. I read them different ways, and it and I'm not in no illegal world like that. But like you've been contaminated by shit, you can't put that on regular people, you know. So if you ain't ready to, if you haven't got, if you too scarred by shit like that, you got to know how to move, or else you'll be fucking up here making decisions against people that ain't even got shit to do with it or doing nothing or whatever, because you whatever. So basically, if you like that to keep everybody safe and shit, you just try to control your conditions as much as you can. We all gotta go work and shit like that and go stores and shows and different things to blend with people. But certain people like myself, we just gotta know how to act and respect certain shit and just to survive, Like I said, certain things like even the dog shows, digital dog shows and showing the dogs and doing things like that. It was a time I think we had one of the call outs and shit, and motherfuckers was ready to start. They said you had to call a weight and put them on the scale and all that. And even though that shit might be cool to somebody ain't doing nothing to y'all, they never did that or nothing. And I'm not doing nothing, but I damn sure I know I can't. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I feel comfortable showing my dogs, doing regular shit with my dogs. Now, that's just me. It's nothing wrong with. I'm even scared to put dogs on treadmills and shit like that, the way the atmosphere is and shit like that. I don't even, you know what I mean? I don't even, but people does it and they have a right to do it and all that. But I come from where that right shit, that you got rights to do shit and all that. When certain circumstances is the way it is, they your rights ain't really your rights and no and this and that. So like, I don't try to make it easy for them. You dig what I'm saying? I don't try to make it easy for them and shit like that. And I can't afford taking up my time to prove my innocence. You dig what I'm saying? I'd rather just show you what I can show you. That's why, I'm showing you what I can show you, you know what I mean? Because I also got my privacy. But like all my dogs that you're going to see are going to be in excellent condition. Boom, boom, boom. I'm clean, or I ain't showing. I'm just not showing you no fucked up animals or nothing like that for you even to think that I'm fucking around or whatever. I told y'all I got curves, you know, boom, boom, boom. And everything else I be talking about is history. I bring pops up here or other shit like that. But everything I show you and everything on deck is legit, clean. They my pets, my animals, shit I made and shit and all that. I ain't even out here acting like I'm doing none of that type shit. None of that type shit. I ain't acting like that. My dogs don't even look like that. My dogs look like pretty ass curs. They just pretty ass. You know, I'm gonna stop curring my dogs like that, but it's honest though. You know what I mean? Honest, but like that term, y'all people look down on the term. I got pretty ass, good ass dogs, yo. They good ass dogs. For real. Honestly, they honest, good ass dogs. Clean, good ass dogs. And I don't even sell no dogs or nothing like that. Like I give you a dog and all that, or we'll talk or something like that. But ain't no a whole lot of people out here saying they bought no dogs from me. You know what I mean? Why would they? People don't even know me. You dig what I'm saying? Only my family and friends know me. You know, and shit, I give them shit if they want it. You know what I mean? Sometimes they give it back. You dig? That's all I ask. Give it back if you can't afford it, or you know what I mean. Whatever, it's too much for you. Whatever, give it back. Don't sell it to nobody. That's what I asked them because they got it for free. So I asked them like, you know, boom, boom. Just let me get a chance to get it back. If I can't take it back at the time, boom, 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 and you can't keep it, but I don't got room for it, but you can't keep it, I'm still gonna take it to help you out. You know what I mean? And if I can't keep it and you could get something positive off of it, even if you could get some money off of it or whatever, and I can't take it back, then you can go ahead and do that. Because neither one of us can do good for the dog, so it has to go to somebody that can take it or have it good. You dig what I'm saying? People we could talk, you know, people we could talk like people, good people though, we could talk and things like that or whatever, whatever. If I was to charge to somebody the way think my ticket is worth on my dogs and mean it for real, 17 bands if to a stranger and you know I don't know what you doing or whatever, whatever. 17 bands for all that shit. For my bail money and my lawyer money from when you go out here and start talking shit and making up a narrative and got me under the bus. Basically, the whole 17 bands gonna be for me to prove my innocence. So that's why I said 17 bands. That's too, you know, but friends and shit like that, we don't even talk like that. We don't talk like that. But the official marketplace that I'm on, yeah, mine 17 bands for all the shit niggas be on these days. Lil J said, can't beat a deal like that. Can't beat a deal like that, bro. Yes, sir. Hundreds. Who's this? I feel you, Toy. I appreciate you teaching the finer points of the game. Shit can't flop on. No matter how innocent you are. Yes, sir. Salute. JSK put me on game with the cameras a few years back. Yeah, salute the camera gang. I got my whole shit under surveillance so they can't even try to set up no bullshit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You done seen some wicked shit in your past, and I think you for sure. Yeah, I ain't even said half of the shit. I ain't even said a quarter of the shit. You know, it ain't that shit ain't for everybody. I give you little shit that when it calls for whatever we talk about it. If I could give you something to relate to or something, if you can understand my language, then yeah, I'll give it to you. But I ain't just gonna give you no crazy dark shit just to show you I've been there. Unless I'm tight or something and we just kicking in and out. It's funny, some funny shit or something. But nah, don't nobody want to be thinking about that shit and whatever, whatever. SFL, I know you always been a jewel collector. And you always said I was dropping jewels. So I appreciate you, bro. You ain't got no prejudice to where you get your jewels from. Hey, if they jewels, they jewels. And I heard you. I done heard you say that statement a couple of times. SFL. It did not go unnoticed. That's why when you be gone for a long time, not if you're gone a long time, I be asking sometimes. And I don't ask for a lot of motherfuckers. You don't hear me ask for a lot of motherfuckers. But yeah, I think a couple months ago I asked for you so wait, and I asked in front of everybody. Where SFL at? Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, I don't do that for a lot of people and shit like that. Yeah, I be, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's what it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my nigga. Yes, sir. They told me you was all right. They heard you was all right. Pops would have came out here. He wanted to come out. He asked me why I ain't been bringing him on, but my free stream y'all shit went up, and I ain't paying for that other shit. So I'm on YouTube big screen, and I don't know how to bring him up here. But he gonna be at the cookout. He'll be at the cookout when we come back out on November. In November, the cookout. He'll be the guest at the cookout. You know what I mean? Pops don't be remembering no. Uh, he don't even give a fuck about too many bloodlines. He don't be remembering paperwork. He even get his own dogs mixed up sometimes. So y'all, the best way to ask him questions, I'm gonna tell you, if y'all care or anything, because y'all want to be rapping to him and asking him shit, but y'all know the best thing to do is just you ain't got to be saying like the names that oh motherfucker, I ain't really gonna know nothing like that, or he ain't keeping up with no names. He ain't keep up with him when he was there. He knows certain names that popped up to him. If dogs stand on his mind, best way to talk to him about the dogs that y'all want to talk about is tell him some characteristics or something, or describe the dog, or describe. You ain't even got to go into the names. You just got to describe what the dog, what it's about. What is it? What the fuck is it? Just what is it? And he'll tell you what you need to know if you ask it about it. You did. That's all I can say. For all the others, um, because we got real connoisseurs out here now, like SDA and the Cat Brothers and Nonstop and Bo and all of them. They know how they still know the names of dogs and stuff like that. They stayed into that. They really connoisseurs of that shit. They really historians, and they really love the dogs like that. So, they never gonna stop. They never gonna stop being into dogs and knowing about different lines and stuff like that. That's just my opinion on those guys. They're very high level with the knowing about the dogs. In my opinion, I can't dance with those guys. And there's other guys out here. Other guys out here that y'all see as well as I do that obviously know about dogs. Y'all ears and eyes ain't is good. So yeah, I just give you hot dogs and beans. I like to talk about other stuff. I like other things too. I got dogs, but I got other things. Dogs dogs transfer into all types of shit. That's how I fuck with dogs. It can transfer into all types of shit. Bulldog mentality. So we ain't gotta just keep it on the dogs, but we is keeping it on the dogs. That's how I be at the cookouts and all that. It's how you want to do it, how you want to carry. Mental exercise. Let me see. Can't be the deal. That was Lil J. You know what crazy though is that I told Dre that I was hating on the digital dog show myself because I was like, damn, why I ain't think of that shit? But I watched how he moved and I had to salute. Salute, Stu for life. He made a major move that is going to have an impact on the community as long as the AB. I think so too, SFL. I think so too. I'm proud to be part of it. I'm proud to be part of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shit, I'm proud to be part of it, yo. Good brother, man. Proud to be part of it, man. And it was a selfless thing. Something, something thinking about other people. You know what I mean? Something thinking about other people. What could he bring to people, you know, to do? And he was always thinking about stuff like that, constantly thinking about the people and moving the people along. In some type of way, they get interactive. You know, they get to choose stuff, have a voice, and all that. And it he don't even get enough. People salute him, and all that type of stuff. But he don't get enough praise for it. You know what I mean? I mean, I ain't gonna say praise or nothing. Not praise. It should be some. It should be. He should be getting something. Goddamn it! But he don't be tripping. He keep it moving because he like it. He like that type shit. You know what I mean? He like that type shit. That's just in my opinion from me being around him, from my little short stint around him, all around top thorough dude. To me, I ain't as far as me. Better than me. He better than me. Better man than me. Oh, salute the legends. Salute the legends. Y'all see the legends up here? Salute, bro. Salute, unks. Salute the twins. Badass dogs. Salute, y'all. I forgot all about them. Those one of the ones too. You know, they real deal when it come to that thing. So, like I say, it's people that know that shit. Always a pleasure when I see the symbol come through. I always got to smile, even if I know, you know, I always smile when I see that symbol come through, even if you coming through, beat me upside my head. But I've been good lately. I've been good lately with y'all. Salute y'all, for real. Salute y'all. But I like that symbol come through like the Batman sign. You see that symbol come through like that? Yes, sir. I ain't got no way to bring y'all on because when I see y'all in here, I let y'all take over the wheel, just drive this motherfucker. But I don't got no way to bring you on this joint. I'm just moving how I move right now. But salute, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. For real, for real. That shit make me smile, for real. Yep, SFL was just talking about you. He said he picked up that jewel from y'all about them cameras and stuff. Yes, sir. Making it fit. Yeah, South Bottom is gonna be wild. All these guys beefing, but the dogs don't need the drama. These dogs weren't meant for the public anyway. This shit gonna blow up. You'll see. Making it fit. It must be hot out there. It must be hot out there. They must. I know some people on right there, probably. From what y'all saying, these little statements, it must be somebody on now live going in with some old crazy shit. It's all great. We doing us. I can't wait to meet y'all in person Saturday. When is South Bottom Show? South Bottom Show March. South Bottom Show March. Springtime. Okay, hopefully fellas be over the bullshit by then. Mm-mm-mm. They might be married to the bullshit, my nigga. They might be married to it. They might be married to it. It get like that sometimes. You dig a hole so deep you got married, that motherfucker ride it on out. Yeah. You seen it before. You invested too much in it. You invested too much in it, goddamn. Sad, but it's true. Right, right. It be sad, but it be true. Sad, but it be true, man. Shit. This shit popping though. I ain't even gonna front though. You know, for the ones that ain't caught up in the mix, man, I know y'all niggas loving it right now, boys. It ain't never been more popular than it is now. It's popping right now out here. So the you know, so the ones that ain't in the mix, salute y'all for not being in the mix and staying out the mix, man, and being able to see the dumbass shit, and you could just, you know, hopefully learn from it, eat some popcorn, smoke your L's to it and shit, and be glad that you ain't one of them motherfuckers, man, that's out here acting the ass in the fucking shit show. And myself included, because I'm in the mix too. You know, I'd rather not this be. I'd rather not be at this. don't think that I'm. Don't think that I love the part. I love the part in this shit. No, I just gotta eat it. I just gotta eat it. You know, but like like I say, I'm just play my part. I'm gonna play my part to the fullest. I'm gonna play my motherfucking part to the fullest. That's all I'm saying. So whatever movie going on out here, you gonna remember my motherfucking part. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You motherfuckers shouldn't put me in the motherfucking movie. That's all I'm saying. Shit. You gonna remember my part from the beginning to the motherfucking end. Shit. So all I can tell y'all that ain't in the mix, y'all just sit back and watch the whole motherfucking movie, whatever's being played out. Nah, man. They ain't even paid me to be in this motherfucking movie either. They just called a nigga to I'm just in the movie. I'm just in the movie. That's all right. Salute. Yeah. But I can imagine though, it's pop. I know Bulled Up Pitbull community is popping right now. Yes, sir. And and though doing the bullshit though, not just only the entertainment for us niggas, talking shit and all that. I'm looking at the work that's getting done. I ain't even tripping off the shit that I'm in the mix of and all that. I'm still looking at the motherfucking dogs, man. I'm still looking at SFL. You see how he had the dog running, training that jump. I'm still looking at niggas who's winning. I see niggas out there walking their dogs. They done got mad about certain shit, and all I seen them do is start getting to work with the dogs. I'm seeing more people dogs, you know, more people dogs and music behind them and shit. Nice little, they showing their music list. Got the dogs doing as much as they can have them do. You know what I mean? And for the most part, they all look beautiful dogs, clean and shit. As far as the percentages, it's more good looking dogs being put out here on YouTube than raggedy ones. At first, it was a lot of raggedy ones that you be like, man, yo, hold up, why they even do that? Put that stuff on it, boom, boom. So, but it has, to me, it been stepping up. It been stepping up. People getting ribbons, people doing stuff. So that, and they showing whatever they can show. You seeing hog, you seeing different things, man. That's being shown now, and it's been positive. It's been positive, and and you build where you can build. You build off of what you can build off. It's like the best of both worlds and shit. You know what I mean? It's like the best of both worlds and shit. You definitely could learn some shit. You definitely can learn some shit and get entertained. You know what I mean? You definitely can learn some shit and get entertained. For this type of shit, they need pay all the YouTubers out here in the pit bull community. All this shit we be going through and getting it. They should give us bonuses or something for this shit. You know, we should just support each other more. That's all. We trying though. We trying. We definitely trying. We definitely trying. Even through all the bullshit, motherfuckers is trying. Motherfuckers yelling. Motherfuckers love GHK. Motherfuckers love Schoolboys and motherfuckers love Top Shelf Bowls. You know, and nonstop. Motherfuckers love Fat Bills and they got their choices. They got their teams. It's just like the sport. It's just like the sport. And the fans is furious. The fans is fire. The fans might want whoop your ass. It's serious. It's like that. Do they choose their teams? You got the Tom Gardner loving like the Tom Gardner step kids trying to fuck me up. Those are Tom Gardner step kids. They mad at me for talking shit about Tom Gardner. I take fuck it. I don't give a fuck. The whole Tom Gardner step kids against Toyo. Fuck it. All of them. All of them. I guess I talk too much shit about Tom Gardner. Hey, I dig it. Big ups to him. He got the boy. He got his fans. That's his club. That's his niggas. Like the Dallas Cowboys or whatever. Even if he ain't get look, that's what his dogs. That's what the fever brung. You know what I mean. I ain't got it like that. I don't got the fever from my dogs or nothing like that. But I understand the fever of you talking about my motherfucking shit. You talking about my motherfucking shit. Yeah, that's the team. Boom. So I understand. It's the bulldog sport. They doing as much as they can. We can't do the other shit, but they doing as much as they motherfucking can. For their squad. For their squad. I feel them. Shit. I feel them. Motherfuckers choose teams. Do what they do. We all got our favorite folks. The fans, that's why I love the Bulldog community with all the bumps and grinds and all that. The fans is fanatics. They motherfuckers fanatics. You don't know what the fuck might happen. This shit is they fanatics. They fanatics and all that. They really into it. They might crack you upside your head and all that type of shit for talking slick about one of they folks and shit like that. You know what I mean? Shit. Hey, that's how I look at it. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. That's what I see. Hey. Oh, pressure. Who you giving flags to? It can't be me, my nigga. But you broski, nigga. How the fuck I'm getting flags from you? That must be Mike Dan. Salute, good brother, Mike Dan. Salute, good brother, Mike Dan. Salute, bro. Salute. You already know. All right, okay, man. Pressure, salute, bro. Salute the pressure. You already know, man. But stop that shit, man. Stop that shit. Stop that shit, pressure. You already, my brother, win, lose, or draw, mad or not. Don't give a fuck. I don't need no flags. You already know, but I see they you know how big you go. you know how we go, motherfucker. All the way, nigga. Shit. Salute the pressure. You already know to salute the pressure. If you didn't know, you gotta know to salute the pressure. Peep that shit. Yeah. Yes, sir, man. Salute y'all for coming through, man. Shit, salute y'all for coming through. Motherfuckers, thorough motherfuckers. I always got a room full of thorough motherfuckers. That's why I love it. I always be having a room full of thorough motherfuckers every time. That's why I like it. I like it. I don't even care. Yo, I like, man, you thorough motherfuckers. That's all I can say. Room full of thorough motherfuckers. Hey, do you. Get your life. Shit. Boy. Salute the Wolf, RBG. I see you, family. Doing your soul. The dogs only exist because of competition. Yes, sir. The fire. The fuckery, the fire. The truth come out to that shit, who gonna stop the fuckery? Who gonna stop niggas from keep on bullshitting and Ooh, that shit is all in the flames. That's all in the flames. You bring out the jewel. You bring out the jewels, all that shit. Them niggas in there, they in that fire fucking pole positioning and shit and doing whatever come out that motherfucking fire. You heard? Yeah, the truth come out the fire. Yeah, salute that. Salute that. SFL, you on fire today. Yeah, you getting ready for Saturday. You sirs, you peeking out early though. You might want you you peeking out early, goddamn it. You dropping fire over here. You peeking out early. You know the show ain't till Saturday, nigga. Show ain't too sad. You peeking out early over this motherfucker. You get there Saturday, motherfucker. Mike Dad, Mike Dad, Mike Dad, Mike Dad. Mike Dad probably enjoying the show. Mike Dad, salute you. You already know. You already been told him about the Matrix. You used to tell me. You used to tell me. I used to always look out there and see you tell me, Victoria, Big Hill, Victoria, you in the motherfucking. It's the Matrix. Hey yo, salute, man. You already know how we roll. Y'all know how we roll, man. Y'all know how we roll. Yeah. It's always it's all so yes, sir, man. Y'all already know, man. And Mike Dan, man, always respect, bro. I know you hear me running my mouth off out here, running my mouth. Always respect to you, bro. You know I don't want no problems with you. And it's respect to you. You do what the fuck you want to do, Mike Dan. You know what I mean? You do what the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck, Mike Dan. You know, I ain't even gonna. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? Everybody else can get it. I don't like whoever I don't. But yeah, I respect Mike Dan. Shit, fuck it. And talk about yeah, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. He get mad at me and all that. I understand. Shit, I understand. But it's always respect Mike Dan. That motherfucker be going like me out that bitch. That motherfucker, you have me having to calm him down. Like, Mike, chill out. That motherfucker would come up on stage on your ass. My goodness. Man, sit back, eat your popcorn on these ones, Mike Dad, and enjoy the shit. Enjoy the shit. Hey, I be dragging your man in and everything. I be shooting shots at Fat Bill and everything. I be imagining. I be imagining. I know you probably still eating your popcorn looking at him like shit. You heard him. Hey, you already know, man. Hey, I ain't hey, look, I ain't selective in it. Unless it's a motherfucker like Mike Dan. I respect my motherfucking old head niggas and shit, all that, and whoever they fuck with. My pops fuck with motherfuckers I wouldn't fuck with too. And he know I talk shit to their ass too. Shit, hey. And I fuck with Fat Bill when he wanna fuck with me. With all that shit, we still bulldogging. I'm gonna talk about shit when I talk about shit though. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know, and I'm in the 50 club. Shit, they say once you get older, you stop giving the fuck more and more. Boy, oh boy, it seems to be true. It seems to be true. God damn. I already told him once I got to 50, I said I ain't counting no motherfucking more. People ask me my age, and I'm thinking, I say I got thinking shit. Man, fuck that. Now I'm going by tens. I'm in the 50s. Next time it's gonna be 60. I don't know nothing else and all that type shit. Whatever. We going in 10-year increments, motherfucker. Made it to 50. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out to 50. I made it to 50 though. Enjoying the 50s the best the fuck I can. That's all I can tell you. The best I fucking can. That's all I can tell you. Man, hey y'all, you know I gotta go check out Men at Work and shit. What time? Man? I like riding with y'all in the morning. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I made it out this bitch alive, so I'm gonna go ahead, chill, and watch. I'm gonna go watch Men at Work. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go watch Men at Work, y'all. And keep on with the rest of this little bit. I probably double back down or something after they go off, get myself together. or whatever, eat a little something, cause I still got to deal with a couple more dogs. So shit, I might as well ride with y'all when I go start fucking with them or whatever. But y'all already know how I go. Y'all them motherfuckers. So y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. It's your brother Big Two, y'all. See y'all.